it's Bubbles, and welcome back to my channel. Also, welcome if you are new. So, today's video is finally another speed build. I know I've been doing my Harry Potter series for the last couple of weeks, but I got a build out this week to kind of take a break. And so, the next couple of weeks will be Sims content. And so I'm going to talk about a little bit about my plans for this break and future channel plans. But either way, so this is a cottage build. I am finally building with the newest expansion, Cottage Living, and I was so excited to get my hands on it and play with it because it's so nice. I love it so very much. But this lot is a 50 by 40 lot, so it is quite big. My original thought when I was building this was going to be it being like a smaller kind of cottage, but on a big land with lots of farming things on it. So I wanted there to be enough room for the new cow/llama shed, and then the chicken coops we got, and then I also wanted there to be like a large garden farming area. So yeah, I managed to fit all that in, and I also put a pond in the landscaping because I like the new pond tool and I want to play with it more. But yeah, so it's got room for a dog. I put a dog bowl in here, but you could maybe fit a litter box in here if you wanted to play with a cat. I'm not sure where you would put it though, because the bathroom's kind of small. But yeah, so I didn't put dog things in this one. And then obviously there's room for one cow or llama since they use the same shed thing. And then I did fit 2 chicken coops in here, so that means you can have I think it's 8 chickens or chicks per coop, so 16 I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And then for the actual house, I fit in 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So the house, I originally planned it to be kind of a newer family, like a younger family that just had a kid, and so they moved into this cottage to kind of start a farming life, if you will. So I was thinking it was like a younger couple, and then I built the second bedroom for a toddler. So there is room for a toddler in here. However, there is enough room in that bedroom to switch out the beds and put if you wanted to have a kid in here or a teenager, or use it for something else. But there are decent sized bedrooms, which is good because I was struggling with the floor plan with this, because the second floor is really small and odd shaped, and so I did end up having to cut some parts of it off so that they're what I call void areas, which means they're not being used, but the bedrooms are still decent sized. So even though I did build this with a toddler in mind, the bedroom is on the second floor, which is unfortunate, but oh well. But yeah, there is a combo shower bathtub in the bathroom, so you can bathe your dog and the toddler in the bathtub, but you still get a shower because showers go faster for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, when I always play with a shower because making my Sims take a bath every single time their hygiene is low is just annoying. So anyway, but and then I did build this I tried to build it like a typical floor plan for a cottage. So a lot of their floor plans are very each room is its own separate thing, if that makes sense at all. So basically there's no open concept. And so I think I did that pretty well. You do have to walk through the kitchen to get to the dining room on the first floor, but I figured that was okay. And then, yeah, it was a little weird at first because I was trying to make sure everything fit in, especially since I had to fit in stairs. Um, and I put the windows in before I was done with the floor plan, so that wasn't a good idea, but I figured it out, so it's all good. But a lot of the times, if I have like a more complicated or interestingly shaped like shell, I try to do the floor plan first before I put the windows in. Therefore, I kind of can plan where the windows go better and doors. So yeah. But either way, so we've finished the exterior of the cottage. So I've got all of the like details I wanted to put on that. And now we're on to decorating the interior. So for the exterior, the color choices I went with were lots of creams, but I did put some pops of like red in there since the red swatches on the windows were like muted and soft, so they weren't like in your face. I don't like using a lot of red in on houses because it does get really loud really fast. And then I did try to do it so that like part of the cottage is the wood with the straw roofing, and then the other part of it's like brick. So I feel like there's a good balance of brick and wood, and it just kind of broke it up a little more, so there's a little more texture going on since I didn't use a lot of cream on the exterior. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and the exterior is just so cute. I love the little flower boxes in the windows. The windows are amazing in this pack. But yeah, and so for the interior, I went with a lot of green and blue in this, and then I did use like a lot of different variations of wood, so a lot of light wood, medium, and dark wood, which I've never really done because sometimes it gets like too messy looking, but I feel like it works in this one because I didn't want it to be super matchy-matchy. I just wanted it to be cohesive. So yeah, I did end up using furniture from other packs, so I didn't restrict myself in just using Cottage Living, but I did try to use like everything that we got in Cottage Living, and I think I managed to do that. So yeah, but not only is the red colors in this pack done really well, but the greens in this pack are so pretty. I've been really into like sagey greens, like really muted greens lately, so this hit that perfectly. But yeah, and then like the lighting fixtures in this pack are so cute, and like I love the fireplaces, and I love it. It's so cute. But we got two different kinds of wallpapers, and so I'm using the more mature looking one through the most of the house, which you'll see on the walls, and I used it in like a lighter green swatch. And then there is another wallpaper that's got cute little bunnies and mushrooms on it, and I use that in the toddler room. I love that one so very much. It's so freaking cute. But yeah, so I kind of went through each of the rooms one by one, but we're about almost halfway through the first floor, I think. So yeah, with the kitchen, I did decide to do a green kitchen because I hadn't done one in a while, and like I said, they did the greens and teals in this very well, so that's like coming up real soon. But I really love the counters that came in this pack. Like, they're so just like I don't know, this whole pack is just cottagecore, and it just hits like the Lord of the Rings part in me, because it feels very like the Shire and Hobbit looking, and I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's like, it's nostalgia for me because I grew up with Lord of the Rings, so it's like, it feels like home, you know, but I love it. It's so cute. Um, and so I had a very interesting shaped kitchen in this, so I just kind of wrapped it around that back wall, but I feel like it works really well, especially that the sink is kind of centered in that window. But yeah, and the curtains that came with this are really, like, we don't have anything like it in the game because it's got like a little tassel on the end of it, but the swatches of it are very like, how do I put it? They're easily used in many different color schemes. They've got a good range of swatches, and they also size up and down nicely as well, so that's always good. But I loved the clutter items for the kitchen as well. There was a bunch of little like jar clutter items, and there's like cute pictures and stuff. It's just, I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, so in the landscaping, I did use quite a bit of debug because the debug catalog for this expansion is like, I'm pretty sure it's the best one. I'm pretty sure it has the best debug catalog because it's got, not only does it have a bunch of really, really nice plants in it, which is what I used to do the landscaping, but it also has a bunch of like little farm items in it. So like you can find tractors in the debug menu, you can find like hay bales, and there's some objects I use that look like a trough almost, so I use them as troughs in my like animal pen things out in the landscaping, so you'll see that as well. But there's a lot of just really cute stuff. Oh, and there's like little mushroom patches. I don't know what it is with me and mushrooms lately, but I'm like obsessed. And so that was like perfect. But yeah, just really, really good items. And I'm not even mad that there's not like a ton of items in this pack, but it feels like they hit all the things I would need to build this kind of house really well, so I didn't feel like I was missing anything. And I feel like when they're coming out with these packs, they have to have like a kind of give and take, so if there's, you know, more items, that means there's probably not as in-depth gameplay, or if they're coming out with more gameplay, there's probably not as many items. So honestly, if they balance it enough so that the items we do get feel like a complete collection, if you will, but the gameplay is in-depth enough, I'm totally okay with it, which I feel like they did well in this pack. So yeah. But now we are on the second floor, and so I started with the master bedroom, and I used a darker teal swatch for the wallpaper. The swatches for this bed are so cute. Like, there's a bunch of different floral patterns on the bedspread, but I ended up going with this olive one just because of the wallpaper I used. But yeah, and then like the dresser and the side tables, like the nightstands, are so cute. I love them. I just love it. It's so cute. But yeah, so they've got a decent sized bedroom. There's a desk and a bookshelf in here, so since I couldn't fit a desk in here anywhere else, and I feel like every house should have a desk, but yeah. And then up next is the toddler room, which is my favorite. I am kind of annoyed that they still haven't given us many more toddler beds. Thankfully, I was able to find a swatch that fit with the color schemes well enough, and it's a base game bed, but I'm just like, I think a lot of the reason I don't build family homes as much is because I end up using the same items for kids' rooms because we don't have a whole lot of different like furniture pieces, so like beds and like side tables and dressers and stuff. I just, especially for toddler rooms, so I always feel like mine are lacking. I guess that's why I don't ever do it. I don't know. But this one came out really cute, and I hadn't done a toddler bedroom in a while. So, and the wallpaper was perfect, so I finally did one. But, yeah, we have 4 beds in the whole game, and one of them came from Eco Lifestyle, and that one's so cute, but the rest of them that we have for toddlers are from base game, and I don't like the colors as much because there's 2 of them from base game that have like really neon and bright colors, and I don't always want to do those colors in a toddler room. I don't know. It's weird. It's slightly annoying. Anyway, but yeah, so I did more green in this one, and yeah, it's just really freaking cute. But, you know, outside of this build, I did want to let you guys know my future plans for the channel. And so I kind of had like a eureka moment like this last few weeks of what to do for the channel. And so don't know why I've never thought of it, but I thought about doing ranking my favorite packs video. Don't know why I never thought of doing that, but what the heck ever. So, I am in the process of recording them. I'm actually going to record one of them after I finish this voiceover, but, so what I wanted to do was take each pack type we have. So, we have kits, stuff packs, game packs, and expansion packs. And so I wanted to take each of those types and make a video where I ranked all of them and kind of reviewed them. Even though we only have, like 4 or 5 kits, I still talk quite a bit about my opinions on kits for that video. So I wanted to make it its own separate video, which I hope you're okay with that, but like, I have a lot to say. I'm very opinionated. But, and I also think, like, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to talk about that kind of stuff on this channel yet, so I feel like those videos are perfect. And so, yeah, so I'm gonna have next week's video be the kit ranking video, and then the week after that, I want to do the stuff pack ranking video. And then I want to have another build come out because I had a plan for that. And then after that, I'll probably get back onto the Harry Potter series. And we'll do a few videos for that for October, since October is Halloween month and I must do fun stuff for that. But so we'll do a few videos for the Harry Potter series in October, and then I have a special video planned for the weekend of Halloween, so I hope you're excited for that because I know I am. And then I'll have the other 2 ranking videos come out, so the game pack and the expansion one come out, and so those will be posted by November. So thankfully it'll be before December, before Christmas, so I hope that's like good timing for any of you, if any of you want to like think about buying any of the packs for Christmas or anything like that. So yeah, and I think like my opinion would be helpful for some people, since I buy all the packs I own with my own money, so I am more selective of how I buy the packs or what packs I buy. So yeah, I hope that that kind of perspective is helpful for any of you who are looking to get into more Sims packs. But yeah, so those are my future plans. And then I also wanted to talk about the new spa day refresh we got, which literally just came out this week, I believe. So they announced like last week that they were gonna start doing, it sounded like, this is what I thought it sounded like, they were gonna do mini refreshes to packs we have, but they started with spa day, so I'm hoping that means that more of these refreshes will come out. But so for the spa day one, they added 3 new aspirations, which I was actually surprised with. I was surprised that it was going to be that many. And I've really only seen a little bit of gameplay for the self-care specialist. And so for that one, it seemed like it was quite a bit harder to get through, which is good because that means, you know, the aspirations will be a little bit English. Good God. They'll be a little more challenging to get through, which is great because I feel like some of the aspirations are way too easy to get through, but I am curious how quickly you get through them, and also how long they are, because if you know about the aspirations for like any of the other ones, there's like several tiers you have to get through, and so I'm curious how many tiers there are to each of those aspirations. But yeah, I'll have to look on that more. And I'm also gonna talk about the spa day refresh in my game pack ranking review thing, video, whatever, so I will go into more detail with that. But just to kind of give you an overview of what they put in, they also gave us a new trait, which is the high maintenance trait, which is hilarious. I love that. And then let's see, we got a few more items for spa day, and then they did update a few base game items with more swatches, which is exciting. And then we can get manicures and pedicures now, which is very exciting. So they updated it so that you can use the massage chairs to get manicures and pedicures, which is really nice. And then you can also go into Create-a-Sim and pick through different nail selections, which is so exciting. Like, that is just a huge thing for me because that means I can get rid of all my CC nails. But and so yeah, there was a few swatches that shipped in the base game update, and then there are a few little added like nail swatches that you can get if you have spa day. So that's really nice. So there have been a few glitches with the nails and different outfits, which I've seen in CC, so it doesn't bother me as much. And so what I would just say is that, you know, make sure you're reporting it to the team so that they know which Create-a-Sim items are glitching with the nails. And I hope they, you know, fix it. But I did see it was only a few things that had glitched with the nails, so I feel like, to me, that's okay, because I know there are definitely CC items that glitch with other Create-a-Sim items, so that's not as big of like an issue for me, I guess. Let me know your opinion on that, but I don't know. That's just what I think. But let's see. Is there anything else I missed? I don't think so, because the rest of it I'll go over in my review. But yeah, so it made me really hopeful for the future if they do more of these updates, because I know, I really want Dine Out to have an update since it's very glitchy and practically unusable, and that pack would be amazing if it worked. But it makes me very hopeful for the future. And so yeah, which sounds really cheesy, but you know what I mean. After the things that happened with the most recent kit, which I will get into in my next video, but oof, man, oof, I was real unhappy, and a lot of people were, but either way, it's fine. Everything's not fine, but whatever. And so, yeah, so we are finishing up the landscaping. I am just putting some terrain paint, some finishing touches, but I hoped you enjoyed this video because I loved how this cottage turned out. But either way, so if you want to download this cottage build, it is on the gallery, and so I'll have all the information in the description for you. And make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you have any suggestions for builds or any other things, let me know in the comments. But other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye!